You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Bold and Beautiful fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your B&B episode info for Wednesday, August 8th, 2023. We've got some people that you're probably not expecting. There is definitely a lot to unpack here. And remember on Tuesday, Steffy told Eric and Ridge about the Finn and Sheila situation with the near Kelly drowning, the Liam hug video, and Finn told RJ about Liam undermining him. And then Finn went over to Spencer to confront Liam, called him a little puke. That's my new nickname. He's a little puke waffle boy. The people writing the scripts right now are having some fun with the dialogue. That was hilarious. Also, when Finn referred to himself as a real man, while Liam was kind of being a little whiny during that confrontation, we also saw Wyatt poking at Liam about Steffy before, Finn dropped by. And then, remember, Liam kept saying we when he was talking about him and Steffy. Instead of saying Steffy and I, he was saying we a lot, which is a couple term. And then, of course, Wyatt reminded him of the kisses, all that. So, all right. Going into Wednesday, we are going to pick back up with Liam and Finn. There's more Ridge action coming, and we have got some interesting Hope and Brooke action coming. We're going to dig in all to that in 1 second, but if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our B&B updates, spoilers, news, and more. All right. So what's funny about the first spoiler for Wednesday is it feels like it should have been a spoiler for Tuesday. Remember, I said, if you watch these episode videos every day, you may remember that I said that I felt like that the Finn and Liam confrontation was going to start on Tuesday, and it did. So the spoiler for Wednesday is Finn strongly warns Liam away from his wife. I feel like that happened on Tuesday, but what's funny is that they're just writing spoilers that acknowledge the very fact that Bold and the Beautiful is painfully repetitive. We don't have one conversation. We have one conversation 30 times, 2 or 3 days in a row, sometimes for a whole week. So painful. All right. So again, we've got Finn and Liam. And already Finn insulted him and his manhood and told him, stay away from my wife. I don't know how much of more of a warning you get. Maybe stay away from my wife or I'll kick your butt. And then maybe it'll just turn into, maybe I should just go ahead and preemptively kick your butt. Meanwhile, Liam was doing his best imitation of a soggy waffle. He was kind of like making these feeble protests, but he was in no way like stepping up to be protective. Like he had, he's been talking about with Steffy, I'm going to step up and protect you. And then Finn shows up hot-headed, obviously mad. And Liam's like just a limp waffle. All right. And what's funny is right before Finn showed up, when he was talking to Wyatt, he was all full of this big talk. Me, we, Steffy, we. And then, but he seems very startled and off-put by Finn's combativeness. Maybe he needs to think about the gene pool that Finn swam out of. I think we all can see Finn might snap and go Sheila dark because Liam was not a lot of big talk once Steffi's husband showed up. Most of us, I think, are wishing that things get more volatile between them on Bold and Beautiful, even physical. The promo showed Liam in that same Spencer Publications office saying, I won't back down. But I would honestly be stunned if he said it to Finn. I think that's something he's going to say to Wyatt. I don't think he has the cojones to say it to Finn. And if he does, that's when we might get a face punch. So we shall see. Liam had his butt kicked in that very office by Bill. So I wonder if Finn is going to put some more blood into that carpet. We'll see. Meanwhile, we also have spoilers about Ridge. And it says Ridge's temper is boiling over. And that's what this week's spoiler is. And obviously, it's about the Sheila thing. It's about the Finn thing because Steffy unpacked all of that. I think there was also a 2-week spoiler given last week for this week that didn't make it on to the list, which is kind of strange. And that one had said, Ridge confronts the person responsible for putting his family in danger. And let's be clear, Ridge and Bill are the persons that put their family in danger by playing spy games instead of letting Sheila be prosecuted for shooting his daughter and son-in-law. But in terms of his granddaughter, Kelly, it is fair to say that Finn put the little girl in danger. You never, never, never turn your back on a child on the beach, in a swimming pool, in a bathtub, near water. You just don't. That's parenting 101, you know? So I suspect that Finn may leave this confrontation with Liam and head to see Steffy at Eric's, and maybe he gets chewed out by her dad there. So I don't know. And clearly her dad isn't going to listen to anything that Finn has to say about Liam. I know that because he's just going to hone in on that has nothing to do with Kelly on the beach, which is true, but the whole breakdown of the marriage thing does. And of course, Finn might have a problem when he talks to Ridge because Ridge is also a known waffler. So he and Liam are like spirit animals of each other because they are wafflers. So I also don't think for that reason that Ridge is gonna offer any sympathy there. And then we have a spoiler about Hope and Brooke being on tomorrow. We saw a spoiler photo of them, and we're going to drop it in here. And I just want to mention, look at Hope's hair. She gets away from Liam and starts getting some good D, and her hair looks good. Her clothes look better. It's like Magic Mike indeed. Anyway, she looks phenomenal tomorrow. And so I believe this is when they are going to find out about the whole Sheila and Finn and Steffy walking away from her husband. Because in the promo, if you've seen it, Hope was basically telling her mom, this is where they're disagreeing about something in the future. And I wondered if it was about Hope's life when I did the weekly spoilers video, but it turns out it's going to be basically about the fate of Steffy's marriage in the future, because Hope says that she doesn't think Finn is going to go down without a fight. But what is very interesting about Hope finding out about this, of course, is that it's just going to reaffirm all of her recent life choices. It's going to let her know, yep, Liam's right back in the middle of it. He didn't wait until the ink was dry. Not that Hope waited till the ink was dry. She did at least take her rings off, but Liam doesn't know about that because he hasn't been around to find out. So, no harm, no foul, at least not yet, right? Of course, he's going to go ballistic when he finally hears. All right, we have got a Taylor-centric spoiler to share, a tidbit to share, and we're going to share that in 1 second, but if you haven't already, we'd love it if you would reach down and click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Y&R updates. If you enjoyed this episode update for Wednesday, August 8th, we would love a thumbs up. We appreciate those, and definitely share your comments about what you're hoping to see happen on Wednesday. So everybody has been asking, where is Taylor? Where's Krista Allen? She's not been on screen since July 14th. So as of, very soon, Monday, it's going to have been a month that we saw her. Krista Allen had said that she had some time off because she wasn't needed for work, and so she had gone down to Mexico to do some charity work, and she said that on July 10th. But also remember in this space also that Bold actually went on summer hiatus for a few weeks because several of the actors were traveling and posting photos and stuff. So it's a big question, but I do believe that we will see her soon. And she did, in fact, say that when somebody asked her on Instagram. I think she replied back and said, back soon. So Soap Central has this Taylor spoiler that wasn't in the official next week spoilers list. So because of that, I'm going to say grain of salt. It says Taylor sees the future differently than others. And that sounds almost just like the spoiler of Hope and Brooke don't agree on what the future looks like. So I feel like wherever Soap Central got their spoilers, maybe somebody miswrote the Hope and Brooke one. Or maybe we get Krista Allen back this week, but I kind of don't think so. All right, thanks for listening. Share your comments below. Come back soon for more on Bold and the Beautiful.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.